Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning. God bless you. I have come this morning to do a very quick video. Basically, I hope you are doing well, and I hope everyone is doing good, and it's good to see you again today. Basically, I have come today to just do maybe 5 minutes video on this issue of racism on television, on radio, all over the place. Seriously, I am in particularly, I'm fed up of everything of this. I'm fed up of hearing this because I don't really, you see, I put it a propaganda because I think people are making it look as as what it is not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's no racism, but we are making this thing to become a priority. Instead of us waking up in the morning, going about our business freely, we are just looking for someone for us to tag racist. That's wrong. Black people, we need to get grip of ourselves and just live freely and stop looking for someone to call a racist. Because we brought ourselves to this country, wherever you are, God made white, God made black. We are all the same. We are all together. And the Bible says, as long as seed time and harvest, will never cease, right? Summer and winter never cease. So, which means that the poor and the rich will never cease. The black and white will never cease because they are the race of God. God made us. So there's no need for us to fight one another, fighting one another, calling this one racist, that one racist, because we are paying attention to it, because we are not focused on what we are supposed to do. You're just looking at one single opportunity to call someone a racist. I think enough is enough. Let's focus and do something more useful for ourselves than keep on looking for whom to put a blame of racism on. I don't really fancy this because it's taking over the media. Yes, I'm not saying there is none. There is racism, but don't let that be a priority in your life. If you don't like to live where there's racism, you better as well pack your things and go to your country so you can live freely. But as long as you live here in another man's land, we just have to try to adjust to the country. And if there will always be racism, but don't pay attention to it. Just focus and do something more meaningful with your life than sitting down and moaning about this thing because it's killing a lot of people, right? It's killing so even our young people, our young generation, we their mothers and their fathers. What reputation are we leaving for our children? We are supposed to encourage them to live together, live peacefully with their white classmates and all that. But we are trying to make them feel as if um, they are, this one is alien, this one is human being. No, we are all created by God. We should live peacefully. And I just want to say, for a color person, a black person out there, right? When you are accusing a white man or a white woman of being a racist, have you taken time to evaluate your own self? Because we have a tendency of being racist. So the way you feel about other people, that's the way you think they are. I've given you that point. The way you feel about other people, that's the way you think they are to you. So which means that your perception of other people is actually who you are. So if you say someone is a racist against you, so you are racist against that person. That is my point. Because if we as black people, we can't even love our own self. You can't love your own fellow brother. You can't love your fellow sisters. You can't love them. You can't even sacrifice yourself for them. You can't be truthful to your own fellow black person. How much more will you not deal with the white person? Are you going to tell me that you're going to go and love a white person or and treat them well when you cannot even treat your own fellow black person well? You don't love them. Even in the same Africa we come from, we are still fighting ourselves. She is from South Africa, she's from North Africa, she's from East Africa. You know, when we go to workplace and find ourselves, instead of us to embrace one another, we're fighting each other. I don't even talk about the African and Caribbean fight. So we have all these problems within us. So how much more, if you don't love your own fellow Black person, how do you expect to go and love a white person? That's a food for thought. Thank you.